va YouTube? J'espère que oui. Hop. Is ok. Bon. Alors on pourrait se diriger vers la Bastille, mais on va pas y aller. On va voir si on n'a pas des trucs à faire encore. Oui, bonjour, on s'en fout, merci. Hop là. Non mais on s'en fout aussi, trompettiste. Et trompettiste. Hop là. Alors, la boutique. Comment ça? Est-ce que j'ai des messages? Non. Est-ce que j'ai des quêtes? Faut que je parle à Lafayette en vrai. L'hôtel de Massiac, accéder à la crypte de Nicolas Flamel, explorer la place Dauphine. Ok. On nous compte au marquis de Lafayette, trouver la cachette d'Athénaïs. Là, y a rien. Et Saint-Cloud, y a rien non plus. Bah, on va déjà aller voir Lafayette. On va prendre la Bastille. Bah, en tout cas, on va l'attaquer, j'imagine. Alors, Luxembourg, normalement, on va à gauche et c'est bon. Y'a où? Ça va, bébou? Miaou. Alors, on prend ici, on monte tout l'escalier tout en haut et c'est ok. Miaou! Oh, arrête! Arrête, bébou chat. Voilà, des gratouilles sur la tête. Lafayette! Ah bah ça tombe bien, il est juste là, ce petit bâtard. Bon, faut qu'on parle. Il me faut de l'eau.
Monsieur le Marquis,
I'm listening, Aegis.
I have not yet been able to get hold of Minister Necker's bonds.
Please, don't give up.
Monsieur le Marquis,
I'm listening, Aegis.
General, there is an alarming rumor about you going around.
Huh. Just one, is there?
You are accused of having delivered the troops who had gathered in the Place Dauphine over to the king.
Calumny. This is nothing less than vile slander. I am the staunchest opponent of the bloodthirsty tyrant.
Ouais, je suis allergique au homard et le champagne, ça me donne mal à la tête.
Did not call for the uprising. The National Guard came together on their own. This was the work of soldiers who rebelled and called on the people to rise up and defend Paris. It was only after they had gathered that the troops asked me to lead them. Alas, I was too late. But tell me, where did you hear this rumor?
I cannot tell you that, General.
No matter. It's of no importance. I know my enemies, and they are wasting no time. The day will come when I shall make them pay.
I spoke with Monsieur Marat and Monsieur Laclos.
Ah, the scoundrels. Did you force them to confess? Do you know what they did with the children?
They admitted to organizing the ambush at Gros Caillou.
Cursed recreants. Cowardly corrupters of innocence. Where are they holding their prisoners? They must be rescued immediately.
They do not have Charlotte and the Dauphin.
Excuse me? They dare to claim that?
It is the truth. The ambush was a catastrophe. The king had gotten wind of your plans. Automats from Versailles slaughtered the kidnappers and seized the children. By now, the children will have been reunited with their father. There is little doubt about that.
Mon Dieu. Then it is from the clutches of that tyrant in his own palace that they must be saved. I fear that such an undertaking is doomed to failure, although there is no question of giving up.
Goodbye, Monsieur le Marquis.
Goodbye, Monsieur le Marquis.
Has anyone seen Monsieur de Mirabeau?
Alors, est-ce que j'ai d'autres services? Souvenir du dauphin. Jardin de Luxembourg. Donc la Bastille, c'est Lavoisier. Alors c'est où? Palais des Tuileries. Étudier l'armoire de fer. Les colons les plus influents à l'ouest des Halles. Le Châtelet. La réserve du Louvre. Place Dauphine. Ouais. Place Dauphine, super, mais... Ah bah sinon il y a Athénaïs, ouais. Peut-être plus simple de faire ça, déjà. No tengo el tiempo. J'espère qu'il y a un autre passage, hein, sinon c'est chiant. Bien sûr qu'il y a un autre passage. Ah oui, je connais cet endroit. Le palais du Luxembourg. Ça s'ouvre pas ça, hein? Non. C'est non. Ah oui, j'avais affronté l'alchimiste, je crois, ici. Par contre, comment je passe? Pas par là, en tout cas. Ah, il y a peut-être un passage par là. À gauche, là. C'est non. Donc let's go là-bas. Et je me rappelle, j'étais passé par les colonnades et tout, comme un connard. Yvan Colonnade, bien sûr. Ah oui. Passer de l'autre côté. Eh oui. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Je me rappelle de cet endroit. Eh oui. Les jardins, ils sont là. Hop. Tranquille, hein.
Atonias' hiding place. A fight took place here.
Ça pue la merde ici, hein. Désolé, mais... Ça pue bien la merde, hein. Alors, un texte manuscrit figure sur la page de garde de ce livre. C'est ici, dans le temple sacré de la nature, où, fuyant la société des hommes, je jouis de ma chère solitude. Comment ça veut dire qu'elle se tripote? Que je me sens la plus proche de vous. Qui croirait que je ne vous ai jamais connu? Vous êtes pourtant là, à mes côtés, tendre et protectrice. Nous reverrons-nous jamais? Monsieur Diderot semble ne pas le croire, et cette pensée me glace. Je veux croire au ciel, ma chère Moment, et me convaincre que vous m'y attendez. A de V.
Franciscus Antonius. What unusual names. Whose king could this be? Perhaps the guests at the Cordelier can enlighten me.
Bizarre. Les hôtes du couvent. Et bah c'est reparti. Pas vu ça? Ouais, j'ai pas le temps. Ta mère. Je n'ai pas le temps. Là, on prend le grand escalier qui va être ici. Hop là. Les 4 secondaires, on en profite. Tiens, toi, je suis sûr que tu sais. Non, toi. Tout à mon toit. Maximilien de Robespierre.
Have you found Monsieur Marat?
Yes, you were right. He is hiding in the quarries of Montmartre.
Did he show you the way to the Bastille?
No, but he told me about the tunnels that will take me to the Temple. From there, I can fight my way to the Bastille.
The man is trustworthy, as long as he does not count you among his enemies. You should leave us, and take up his advice immediately.
I found a cane engraved with the name Franciscus Antonius. Who could it belong to?
Let me think a moment, je vous prie. I know an Antoine Francois, a printer on Rue de la Harpe. His surname is Momoro, but he is a man of the people and a true patriot. I doubt that he ever sported a cane with his name engraved on it.
Goodbye, Monsieur de Robespierre.
Donc ce n'est pas Momoro-chan. Momoro-chan. Mon voisin Momoro, bien sûr.
Monsieur Lavoisier,
What can I do for you, Aegis?
do the names Franciscus Antonius mean anything to you?
No, nothing really.
François Antoine, maybe?
No, nothing with that name either.
Bah super,
I'm sorry, madame.
tu sers à rien. Le poudre à canon,
The
c'est bon.
clues I found at the warehouse suggest that the gunpowder was moved to the Bastille.
Diable. You must find a way to get there and...
Oui, oui. De toute façon, il y a plein de quêtes qui ont l'air de se finir à la Bastille. Toi, tu connais François-Jean Jacob, là?
Does the name Franciscus Antonius mean anything to you?
We scholars have the strange habit of adopting names from antiquity. I imagine that we're actually looking for someone named Francois Antoine. But no matter how hard I think, I'm afraid it doesn't ring a bell.
Did you go to the Hotel de Massiac?
Non,
Not yet.
Remember,
not yet.
it's by Les Halles, just west of the Marché des Innocents.
Oui, oui.
I found a cane inscribed with the name Franciscus Antonius. Does that mean anything to you?
No, I'm sorry.
Super. Oh, lui, tu dois savoir, t'es un abbé, là, je sais pas quoi, là.
Monseigneur,
What can I do for you, Aegis?
Franciscus Antonius, c'est un pape ou quoi?
do the four names Franciscus Antonius mean anything to you?
The Franciscan order, perhaps?
Go on.
Franciscus Assisiensis,
L'abbé Pierre,
the
genre?
founder of the order, and Antonius Patavinus, one of its most illustrious members. I'm sorry, Aegis, but that's all I can think of.
Ah bah Grégoire, ouais, l'abbé Grégoire, ouais. Lui, il sait, lui, c'est sûr, lui. Ah
I
merde,
have done
Flamel.
nothing yet.
Don't take too long, Aegis.
Oui, bah,
forget
j'ai plein de choses à faire, hein.
of the Église Saint-Jacques de la Boucherie, under the Seine.
Ça, Jacques de la
The church isn't
Boucherie.
far from the Hôtel de Ville.
Franciscus Antonius. Does that mean anything to you?
Let's see. François Antoine. No, that doesn't mean anything to me, I'm afraid. Désolé, ma chère.
Ça va
Goodbye,
rien.
mon père.
Goodbye, mon père. Et toi, Franciscus Antonius, ça te dit quelque
Monsieur
chose?
le Marquis,
I'm listening, Aegis.
Franciscus Antonius. Do these names mean anything specific to you?
François Antoine. Hold on. Of course. That's the master arquebusier who killed the beast of Gévaudan. The affair took place during the reign of Louis the Beloved, just a few leagues from the castle where I grew up. I was still a young boy, but I remember it like it was yesterday. It caused a stir all over the country.
I doubt that it has anything to do with my case.
I don't know. I'll let you be the judge of that.
Bizarre. Bizarre, bizarre. À qui j'ai pas demandé? J'ai demandé à tout le monde là.
What of your plan to go to the Bastille?
I am working on it.
The tunnels under Mont...
Goodbye.
Je vais refaire un tour, on verra.
Monsieur Lavoisier.
What can I do for you, Aegis?
Goodbye, Monsieur. Monsieur B. Goodbye.
Goodbye, my lover.
Did you go to the Hotel de Massiac?
No.
Remember,
See. Monseigneur.
What can I do for you?
Goodbye.
Allez en paix.
Ça ne s'écrit pas pareil.
How is your research?
I have done nothing.
Don't take too long. Don't forget that the church isn't.
Goodbye.
Personne d'autre, hein. Et là, il y a R, hein. On sait jamais, peut-être que Lafayette, on peut lui reposer les questions.
Monsieur le Marquis.
I'm listening.
Goodbye.
Ah, peut-être faudra débloquer en faisant autre chose. Peut-être on n'a pas tous les PNJ dans le truc encore en vrai. Possible ça, hein. Alors. L'hôtel de Massiac, Nicolas Flamel. Les Tuileries, il y a quoi? Le vitriol. Pourquoi on avait besoin du vitriol déjà? Ah, pour le coffre-fort. Pour les actions, pour le coffre-fort, pour les actions, parce qu'il y a des actions dedans. Ah bah il y a Mirabeau là. Ouais. Oui, qu'est-ce qu'il fout là-bas, Mirabeau?
An impasse. Should I go to the Tuileries to examine the safe? There may be a way to force it open. The palace via the Louvre. Then I should be able to enter it through the courtyard.
Hop là. Pas le temps. C'est bon, ils m'ont lâché. Ah oui, il y avait une armoire qu'on n'avait pas pu ouvrir dans le bureau, je crois. est d'accord? Super l'ambiance. Oh, petit bâtard. Ça c'est vraiment un truc à la Dark Souls. Hein. Tu lootes un corps et il t'attaque. Flot de porévite. Ok. T'as de ma gueule ou quoi? Ok. Culotte secret du roi, soulier et housseau secret du roi. Ah là c'est le full set secret du roi quoi. On va pouvoir avoir l'air d'un con. Je rappelle que le reste du set est violet. Hein. Sire, la traîtrise dont se sont rendus coupables les soldats cantonés à l'hôtel des Invalides fait souffler sur votre armée tout en retire le vent de la rébellion. En des circonstances, je recommande l'application à vos troupes des mesures justes et sévères que vous avez jusqu'alors réservées aux séditieux du tiers-état. Ceux qui ne déposeront pas les armes et ne demeureront pas consignés dans leur caserne devront être imputablement écrasés. Le salut de la couronne est à ce prix. Votre premier conseiller contre Alessandro de Cagliostro. Bien sûr, petit bâtard. Qu'on l'appelle dans le milieu. Bâtardman. C'est son nom d'usage. Sans la baise.
The lock wasn't forced. Whoever opened it had the key. Monsieur Necker's bonds are still there. Graved on it, H.G. Riquetti, Comte de Mirabeau.
Bah, let's go, hein. Je fais que passer. Enfin, je vous promets, je fais que passer. Hein. Au secours! Là-bas, il y a le vitriol. J'ai envie d'aller chercher le vitriol. Et après, d'aller chercher Mirabeau. Ah, bonsoir. Ah, faut passer de l'autre côté. Calmez-vous. Pitié, calmez-vous. On peut pas passer par là. Ok. Flabellum Lady Macbeth. Voler de poignard. Comment ça? D'accord. Ouais. Attendez le fléau là. Ah ouais. Et ça, elle utilise sa jambe et tout là. Je sais pas trop. La pertuisane, ça veut qu'on n'a pas trop testé. C'est lent quoi. Ah bon? C'est rigolo. Ah, flamme et flocon, par contre, flamme doudoune là. Ah oui, celle-là, elle a un contre, ouais. Bon. Alors bon, on va rester sur le fusil qu'on n'utilise jamais. Alors, le vitriol. Voilà, comme ça, on est tranquille pour ça. Let's go, Mirabeau de ses morts. Ah oui, c'est vrai qu'il y a plein de... Du coup, il y a des trucs que j'ai pas... Ah non, il faut une clé. Oh, zut. Ah, on peut passer par là, hop. Charger, décharger. Charger, décharger. Ceci est un pistolet. Dans le passé, il a su faire parler beaucoup de gens, hommes comme femmes d'ailleurs. Il se charge et se décharge comme ceci. Charger, décharger. Charger, décharger. Charger, décharger. N'importe quoi. Ah bah let's go hein. Let's go Mirabeau hein. J'ai pas le temps hein. Je vous spoil mais j'ai pas le temps. Voilà, ça fait des checkpoints. Embuscade, c'est bon. Yo!
I have just come from the Tuileries. The armoire de fer has been ransacked.
Diable. Someone beat us to it. This is very unfortunate. God only knows what we would have found there.
Whoever it was had to fight for it. I found a body there, killed by automats.
Mon Dieu. How dreadful.
Dreadful indeed. Especially since I discovered this in the victim's hand.
And what is that, pray tell?
A dueling pistol. With your name engraved on its plate.
Oh, May we? You're right. It is my pistol. It was stolen along with a number of other things. It happened just before the Estates General at my lodgings in Versailles. But how on earth did my weapon end up in the hands of this poor soul?
I am certain we will find an explanation. I'm going to have a look around. With your permission, of course.
Well, since I'm in no position to dissuade you...
Eh ouais, je vais fouiller, qu'est-ce que tu vas faire? Oh dis donc, c'est pas des papiers brûlés ça? Seules quelques lignes ont échappé des flammes. Qu'il conviendra à votre majesté, les représentants du tiers état dont il convenait la signature de signaler la hargne, votre fidèle et discret serviteur. Petit bâtard. El Pequeño Bastardo. Dis donc, après Bastardo ça rime avec Mirabeau. Dis donc.
You appear to have burnt these papers in a hurry. I'm eager to hear your explanation.
It's nothing at all, I assure you. Frivolous letter.
Oh non, j'avais juste très froid.
You're lying. You will tell me the truth. Willingly or by force.
Just how do you intend to force me? Do you think I fear you? I, who had the courage to defy 8 centuries of monarchy at the Estates General? Do as you please, but you won't get anything more from me.
Merde.
Whether willingly or by force,
You're wasting your time.
Ah, j'aurais dû être sympa. Zut. J'ai raté mon coup. Chou blanc donc. Il y avait une voiture pas loin, je crois. Peut-être pas en vrai. Oh, bonjour messieurs. Je vais aller là-bas. C'est bon, calmez-vous. Ah, il y a les chiens. Ah merde, c'est pas ouvert de ce côté-là. Calmez-vous. Calmez-vous bien, hein. Ok, la voiture est juste là-bas. Par contre, du coup, il y a un truc à ouvrir ici, en fait. J'ai très envie d'aller voir et de tester. Ça me fume, on peut ouvrir dans l'intérieur, mais je sais pas par où. Ça va avancer loin. Ah merde. Eh! J'ai envie d'essayer de trouver le chemin pour passer. Il y a trop de portes à ouvrir. C'est trop bizarre en vrai. Bon, c'est pas bien grave. Je vais pas, hein. Je vais survivre. Ah, j'ai un message. Antoine Lavoisier. Vous trouverez joint ce message de vitriol saisi dans la réserve de Monsieur Bailly. Voilà, il m'a répondu direct. Grâce au vitriol que vous m'avez transmis, nous avons de quoi détruire au moins une lanterne. Monsieur de Robespierre a cependant soulevé un point capital. Aucun de nous, simple mortel, ne peut sans défaillir approcher de ces maudites vestales. Vous avez envoyé évoquer le nom de Pierre Chaud-de-Leroy de Laclos, capitaine d'artillerie, ingénieur, sur lequel jaillit intact de la bouche du canon et ne dispersera son contenu qu'à l'instant où il heurte la cible. Il convient de mettre la main sur notre ingénieur. Oui, d'accord. Ah oui, il faut que je file les actions, je sais pas à qui. C'était soit j'ai donné pour l'armée, soit j'ai donné pour le peuple. On est plutôt le peuple ici. Hein. C'est quoi qui avait marqué?
How is your research on Nicholas Flamel going?
I have done nothing.
Don't take too long. Don't forget that the church isn't...
Goodbye, Mom.
Goodbye, my father.
Monsieur de Mirabeau.
Et Franciscus Antonius.
I found
C'est bon, il est
a
reviendu.
cave. It says Franciscus Antonius on it. Do you know who it belongs to?
Well, I never. Yes, I know the owner. And I'm willing to bet you're looking for a certain François Antoine.
That's right.
Sandek.
Well, you'd need to look a little further east, mademoiselle. Across the Rhine for a start. Because this cane belongs, or belonged, to a certain Franz Anton Mesmer.
Mesmer, the prince of charlatans.
Good heavens, it's been a long time since I've heard his name.
5 years to be exact since your learned commission denounced his theories.
It wasn't long after that when he disappeared.
Can you tell me more about Mesmer?
He was a mystical healer who was once popular with the upper class. I myself attended several of his sessions.
You mentioned a commission.
The king did not look kindly on the healer's popularity within the court. This led him to appoint a commission from the Royal Academy of Sciences.
An institution to which Monsieur Bailly and I have the honor to belong. We were asked to investigate his alleged powers.
The experiments that we performed allowed us to determine that Monsieur Mesmer's activities were pure charlatanism, a conclusion that destroyed his successful career the moment it was published.
But there was something, Sylvain. A tiny flow of energy that my devices were able to measure.
My dear colleague, must I remind you again that we were never able to reproduce your observations? It was obviously a momentary failure of your equipment.
Perhaps. I'd like to be sure of it.
When and how did Monsieur Mesmer disappear?
The denunciation of his techniques was the start of a long descent into hell for Monsieur Mesmer. He was abandoned by his clients and resumed his research in virtual secrecy. I think he was hoping to perfect his so-called science and restore his reputation with the Academy.
A hope that led him to associate himself with that dastardly Cagliostro. God only knows what experiments they may have carried out. In any case, their collaboration did not last long. Monsieur Mesmer left the kingdom overnight to return to his mother country.
Why did he leave so quickly?
That is a mystery. But those who saw him that morning say it was as if he had the devil at his heels.
This is true. He left in such a hurry that he abandoned everything he owned. Furniture, belongings, and scientific equipment. And it seems that Cagliostro has inherited this treasure.
Is that so? Well, if what you say is true, that broken cane must have passed into the Count's hands.
Yes, it's likely.
This adventurer from who knows where is quite a mysterious character. And he has been very busy recently. I've been able to observe him from my apartments, making frequent visits to Rue Saint-Honoré, on the Tuileries side. I wonder what he was doing there.
What were Monsieur Mesmer's theories?
He is a proponent of a theory called animal magnetism. He claimed to be able to channel a purported universal healing fluid by passing his hands over patients and using magnets.
He also
Ah, c'est genre le Reiki là.
devices, each stranger than the last. Unfortunately, despite all his attempts, I don't know that he ever cured anyone.
What happened during Monsieur Mesmer's treatment sessions?
Oh, they were quite a spectacle to behold. Imagine well-born ladies afflicted with perfectly imaginary illnesses. A dimly lit room where incense has been burned to intoxicate the soul and cloud your vision. Amiable servants, half-dressed, gliding from countess to duchess to the sound of a sensual melody. And the great Mesmer, a doctor with wandering hands, presiding over the wonderful scene. Oh, you should have seen them. Those grand ladies moaning, crying, and falling into a swoon, clinging to that strange tub. Du théâtre, ma chère. Pure theatre.
Ok. Bon, du coup, Mirabeau, est-ce qu'on peut...
Monsieur de Mirabeau,
discuter.
What does this letter mean?
Who gave you the right to read my correspondence?
I'm curious about how you got rid of Italia. As if it burned your
Meow.
fingers.
To tell you the truth, you're not entirely wrong. It is a missive sent by my father, the Marquis de Mirabeau,
Ah.
the scoundrel who shamelessly
Ah bah finalement, il nous en parle.
himself the friend of man. He writes to say that he is on the brink of death, in such a desperate state that he has received extreme unction. This
Ah non, c'est
reprobate
l'ancienne
used
lettre,
his
la première qu'on a
final
vue.
on this mortal plane to send me threats yet again. He swears that he will torment me from beyond the grave.
How is that possible?
To my knowledge, he has not yet deigned to shuffle off this mortal coil. In any case, the satisfaction of knowing he is dead would not assuage my concern. This man is more persistent than the plague. He's capable of anything. He has spent his entire life persecuting his family. And I believe he is ready to spend his eternal rest continuing to do the same. I need to know what he's planning.
Where is he now?
At his home in Argenteuil. Given the circumstances, going to ask him for an explanation is out of the question. But the man who heard his final
Ouais, non,
confession
Argenteuil, je prends pas le RER.
Monseigneur de la Fare.
Precisely.
Miaou.
Only this confounded shaveling refuses to tell me a word of what the old dragon confided to him. He stubbornly insists on the secrecy of confession. Dorsa, will we ever be rid of these damned superstitions?
J'avoue.
Aegis, would you be so kind as to intercede with the bishop? Perhaps you will be able to make him
Miaou.
change his mind.
Tu râles énormément maintenant. Hein. Abused, hein.
Were you able to speak with Monseigneur de la Fare?
No.
Je me fais daronner par mon chat, quoi. On respire.
What of your plan to go to the Bastille?
I am working on it.
The tunnels under Montmartre.
Oui, oui. Les actions.
I have recovered Minister Necker's bonds.
Do you intend to entrust them to me?
Oui, oui.
Yes. I have chosen to place this fortune in your
Il va
hands.
faire la gueule.
Very well, madame. I promise that I will use it for one purpose only. To give the people their freedom. When a monarch violates the people's most fundamental rights, insurrection is their most sacred and indispensable duty.
N'est-ce
But
pas,
we must be
Emmanuel?
wary of warmongers, who would lead the rebellion in the name of the people, because all they truly want is to become tyrants in turn.
Alors, les boulets creux.
As for the lanterns,
Did Monsieur de Laclos tell you the secret of his explosive cannonball?
no. We didn't talk about it.
That's a pity. Without his help, our strategy is doomed to failure. Let's see. I know he's close to Monsieur Marat, the patriotic journalist. He's currently in hiding in the quarries of Montmartre. But please do not breathe a word of this to the Marquis de Lafayette. Those two are at daggers drawn. It would certainly end in a bloodbath.
Bien sûr. Ok.
Goodbye, Monsieur de Rob.
Monsieur d'Euro. Du coup... Tac, tac, tac. J'ai juste parlé à Lafare. David Lafare, bien sûr.
Monseigneur.
J'ai pas
What can
honte.
I do for you, Aegis?
J'ai déjà fait la blague en plus.
Monseigneur. I would like to talk to you about your recent meeting with the Marquis de Mirabeau.
What has gotten into all of you? This has gone on long enough. I will say it one last time and pray that they will finally leave me alone. Nothing and no one will make me violate the secrecy of his confession. Have I made myself clear?
Perfectly clear, Monseigneur.
Ok. Mirabeau! Ça casse les couilles!
Monsieur de Mirabeau. Alas, the bishop stubbornly refused to reveal anything.
Damn it. I need to know what my rogue of a father is up to. Let me think. In light of the cartload of threats he sent me, it's safe to wager that my sister and mother received similar letters. They may even have already suffered his revenge. However, my sister lives in Garce in the south of France. Unless a messenger rode 100 horses to death, she could not have received this letter. Then there is my poor mother.
If you ask me, I will go to find her.
Yes, it's very kind of you to offer. But I couldn't even tell you where she is staying.
Your own mother?
Indeed. it's a very embarrassing matter. A secret, which I beg you not to divulge.
I can be discreet. Rest assured.
Very well. You should know that my mother, the Countess of Covey, has lost everything. Truly. First her fortune, then her faculties. No matter what I tried, nothing could prevent her decline. It is said that she is now living on charity, in the most abject poverty in the slums of the Marais. If perchance your past takes you to this dreadful place, and if she still remembers who she is, perhaps you may meet her.
Ok, le Marais donc. Je sais pas si on est déjà allé en plus. Je suis pas sûr. Hein. Ok. Bah, du coup, ouais, si la Bastille c'est plus ou moins le dernier set de niveau, on va faire tout ce qu'on peut en secondaire avant. Hein. Moi j'aime bien le jeu, du coup j'ai envie de passer du temps dedans. Donc là c'est la cité, enquêter à l'hôtel de Massiac, la crypte, place Dauphine, gagner le temple. On ira par là. Ouais. C'est dommage, j'ai pas des maps pour se repérer un peu. Oh, je te vois là-bas, toi. A plus tard, YouTube, des bisous. Ah, il se passe plein de choses, hein, c'est trop bien, j'adore. Je kiffe bien le jeu, moi. Bisous.